I spent this past weekend rewatching the Star Wars movies in chronological order, and the ending scene of Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith got me thinking about what we could possibly see in the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Hey Energetic Nation, superhero nerd Aaron Waller here, and today I want to talk about the upcoming Star Wars project, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus on May 25th. Now, as of the recording of this video, we don't have a ton to go off of. We don't have a trailer yet, despite it coming out in just a few months. But what we do have is a poster. We have a very vague concept of what the series is going to be about and taking place, as well as a quick little sizzle reel that came out during Disney Plus Day, which featured concept art and interviews from Ewan McGregor and director Deborah Chow. But what we do know about the show is that it takes place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, as Obi-Wan watches over an adolescent Luke and protects him from being discovered by his father. And with that, we also know that several other key Star Wars characters from the prequels will be making a return, such as Joel Edgerton's Owen Lars, Bonnie Price's Bru Lars, and most excitedly, Hayden Christensen will return as Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader, though to what capacity we don't yet know. But the reason that I'm making this video, as I said in the beginning, is a scene at the very end of Revenge of the Sith when they're trying to decide what to do with baby Luke and Leia, and Yoda tells this to Obi-Wan.
In your solitude on Tatooine, training I have for you.
Training?
An old friend has learned the path to immortality. One who has returned from the netherworld of the Force, your old master.
Qui-gon?
How to commune with him, I will teach you.
Now, he doesn't appear anywhere on any cast list for this series, but I think it's highly likely that we'll be seeing Liam Neeson's Qui-Gon Jinn make an appearance at some point during the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And to be honest, this shouldn't come as much of a shock if it does happen, considering the amount of character cameos that Disney has placed in both The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. And I would be very excited to see an interaction between these two after such a long time, though we have seen and heard from Qui-Gon since his death in The Phantom Menace. For example, we heard him when Anakin was killing the Tusken Raiders after the death of his mother in Attack of the Clones, and we also got to see him in the Clone Wars series, first as a Force Ghost in the 3rd season, and then in Season 6 he was unseen but guided Yoda to Dagobah and offered a vision of the future, including Order 66 and Anakin's transformation into Darth Vader. He also happens to guide Yoda to learning the skill of transcending into the Force and becoming a Force Ghost later on. His voice can also be heard during the final battle in The Rise of Skywalker. And also, I could have sworn there was some kind of special edition of Star Wars out there somewhere where Qui-Gon did appear as a Force Ghost somewhere towards the end of like Return of the Jedi, but I can't find it anywhere, so maybe I just imagined it. Now, the Revenge of the Sith and Clone Wars reappearance of Qui-Gon are somewhat conflicting, as in Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan is informed of Qui-Gon's possible return and being able to communicate with him, whereas if the Clone Wars is canon, which it is, then he had already interacted with his former master. But the point is that the Kenobi series could likely see the return of Qui-Gon and have him give some further advice to his young Padawan. And this doesn't necessarily have to be something that spans the entire season, as Force Ghosts can be quite selective in the times that they appear, but I think an appearance in flashbacks to Obi-Wan's initial settling on Tatooine would really create some additional excitement and buzz around this show. And I'm sure that this could only be one of many possible cameos to happen in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, but now I want to hear from you in the Nerdgenic community. What do you think? Do you think Qui-Gon should return as a Force Ghost in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, or do you think that there's any other characters that should make a return? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you miss out on any future content from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team. And also be sure to follow us on social media at Nerdgenic across all platforms, so that way you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But in the meantime, if you want even more video content from us, check out these videos on screen, like my recent video talking about who is the best Batman before the Batman comes out this upcoming week, or check out this video right over here where I give 5 possible choices as to who could play Wolverine in the MCU. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.